In the dying glow of dusk, a flickering light illuminated the confined space of a 3x3x3 cube. Every face of the cube was blank, a stark reminder of despair. Ethan blinked repeatedly, fighting off exhaustion. He held the device, a retro-looking gadget that resembled a Game Boy, tightly in his hands. The contraption pulsed in rhythm with his quickening heartbeat, a lifeline in the claustrophobic silence. Ethan had awoken in this unending grayness, no landmarks, no clues, just impenetrable bedrock stretching beyond, like a vast, unyielding prison. He had stumbled into this peculiar mod packet world of Minecraft with the hopes of uncovering new resources and crafting rare technologies, but he had never expected to be ensnared in a compressed box. Each side felt as if it were inching closer, stifling the air he breathed. "Okay, think, Ethan," he murmured aloud, a strategy forming in the depths of his mind. He tapped the contraption. A holographic menu flickered to life, revealing options to refine his escape plan, crafting recipes, device functions, and layer expansion. He selected the last option, desperate to ascend beyond his current prison. As the device spun through possibilities in a flurry of colors, it landed on one recipe that sparked a flicker of hope: a basic compressed cube. Ethan rummaged through his limited supply of resources, a single block of cobblestone, and a piece of iron ingot, an insultingly small amount for someone who dreamed of harnessing the universe's limitless potential. He focused intently, tapping the device again to conjure up a crafting table from the thin air. It shimmered into being, almost teasing him with its promise to unlock new platforms for his prison. Crafting the basic compressed cube required precision, and he poured everything into following the recipe closely. Upon the successful completion, the new cube stood proudly between him and the void. He could feel the vibrations of energy whispering against the walls, a pulse that indicated he had created a new way to expand the space. The cube was merely the first step in his journey. "Let's see what's in here," he said, pressing against the newly unlocked wall of the cube. The cube expanded, with a sound akin to a distant thunderclap. The confines of his prison multiplied, no longer just 27 blocks of rigid bedrock, but a room that extended out like an octopus reaching its limbs into the void. Inside the new space, past the flickering shadows of resources hidden in the corners, he could hear the hum of machinery. Piled against the walls were blocks of coal, iron ores, and more precious materials. Among them lay blueprints for nuclear reactors and mass manufacturing machines. It felt as if fate was lifting his spirits, offering him a chance to turn this imprisonment into his sanctuary. Ethan wasted no time. He quickly readied his new crafting table, and began to piece together the plans laid in front of him. He learned that he could use the coal gathered from earlier cubes, along with the iron ingots, to forge what he needed. The blocks felt warm to his touch and powered his resolve. The nuclear reactor was his first significant project. After hours of toiling at the bench, all while keeping an eye on the looming bedrock walls, he finally pieced together the reactor. The moment it powered on, a warm glow filled the extended cube, offering him a sense of safety. With newfound energy radiating from the reactor, he ventured deeper into the crafting recipes. He was hungry for more space, and the microplants promised even greater expansion. He labored, alternating between mining and crafting, his hands moving to the rhythm of urgency. Days turned to nights, their passage marked only by the low hum of technology surrounding him. Finally, after painstaking trials, he crafted the Cube Creator, a machine that fabricated compressed boxes with nanoscopic efficiency. With it, he achieved another expansion, stretching out the walls of his sanctuary. But it still wasn't enough. Ethan's goal remained firmly in his mind. He needed to procure the ultimate pickaxe, rumored to be the only tool capable of breaking through the towering bedrock itself. He read through pages of recipes and found one that struck him as impossible. To forge the ultimate pickaxe, he would need to harness the power of a fusion generator, which mandated a series of complicated steps involving rare materials, including thermonuclear cores and a staggering amount of compressed resources. It felt dizzying, but he was relentless. With each expansion of his compressed area, he mined deeper and deeper into the bedrock, discovering intricate layers of ores hidden beneath the surface. His gear improved over time, but nothing quite matched the idea of wielding a pickaxe that could breach the absolute void of the universe. As he gathered and forged the final components, assembling the fusion generator with precision, he felt a mix of exhilaration and dread. Would he finally break free from the clutches of his confined world? At long last, he activated the generator, feeling the rush of power coursing through the cube. With the rhythm of the machinery pulsating in the air, Ethan constructed the ultimate pickaxe. It gleamed brightly, an object of beauty forged from sweat and determination. He held it aloft and stepped toward the walls of bedrock, the heart of his constraints. "Let's see what lies beyond," he said, a grin breaking across his face. Ethan swung the pickaxe against the bedrock, and the earth trembled. As bits of the wall crumbled away, a rush of brightly colored pixels surged forth, opening a rift to the unknown. A bright light cascaded into the cube, an escape or perhaps a new beginning. Eureka! Ethan had forged his path to freedom through the compressed layers of technology and creativity. The worlds waiting beyond the walls beckoned him now, just a few steps away. With his heart pounding, hope rekindled, Ethan was ready to embark on an adventure beyond imagination in a universe of endless possibilities.